Hi there, you are watching the Health Team at Saints Foundation for your Senior Saints at Home exercise class. Thanks for joining us. So let's ensure that you have the correct working environment. Ensure that you have a sturdy chair in a comfortable position to prevent it from slipping. Ensure that it's on a flat surface and we're ready to go. Ensure that you have a glass of water nearby to take sips during this session. 8 glasses a day is particularly important, especially if you're working hard and doing exercise. We do suggest having a telephone nearby should you need any help. During today's session, if you feel severely out of breath or in any pain at all during the session, please consult your doctor before continuing. So for some of these exercises, we'll be using a resistance band. If you haven't got a resistant band, that's okay. A scarf or even a pair of tights does the job too. Now let's start warming up. If you're sat in your chair, move forward in your chair so that you're sat in the front third. And let's get started. Just marching those feet. Try and raise those knees up enough to get your heart rate up, so marching on the spot. Lovely. Now let's start to bring in your arms, swinging those elbows back and forwards and getting your shoulders moving and warmed up. Lovely. Keep going. Now start to bring your legs slightly apart, so you're starting to warm up your hips a little bit more now, lifting your knees up just as far as you can go. Lovely. Great, and bringing those legs together again. Fantastic. And come to a stop there. So today's exercises will be working a lot on our muscles in our legs, so let's try and warm those up a little bit more. So, taking a step out to the side, one leg out and in. And we're going to do that 4 times on each leg. So 3 and 4. Lovely. Now switching over, 4 on the other leg. Try and lift your knee up nice and high, trying to get that mobility in your hip. And 4, lovely, and another time, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, alternate legs, so out with 1 and the other leg, great, keep going. Try and see if you can move your arms slightly whilst you're doing this, keeping them moving, great, lovely. And stopping there, brilliant. So now to warm up your back. If you are stood up, take a slight step forward. If you're sat in your chair, just keeping your feet planted on the floor is perfect. Taking a row out into the middle and back. Lovely, rowing out and back, great. This is your 3rd one, and 4, we're gonna do 6 like this. 5, and 6. Now we're going to just start to move it so that we're warming up our shoulders, lifting up into the sky and down. And again, out, up, down. And a little bit quicker. Great. And 2 more. 5, 6. Lovely. Bring yourself back to a standing position. And now we're going to move on, so making sure you're marching on the spot whilst we talk you through what we're going to do next. Lovely, keep that motion going. So now we're going to move on to an outer leg strengthening exercise. So coming forward in your chair, so that your feet are planted on the floor. Taking your resistant band, tights or scarf and laying that across your legs over the top. You're then going to wrap it underneath and all the way around so that it is on top. Now your feet and knees should all feel locked together by a resistant band. Pushing out and away from each other and holding for 3, 2, 1. You should feel this on the outer part of your leg. Keep going. And again, we're going to do 8 of these in total. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Back together. And again, out. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and again, keep going, out, for 3, 2, 1. If this is too easy, tighten that band just a little bit more, and again, 2 more, 3, 2, 1, and together, and again, last time, 3, 2, 1, and together. Fantastic. Taking that resistant band away, and you can pop that to the side and away from you. This exercise is particularly good to work the outer part of your leg, so that's good for getting in and out of the car, or even if you have got hip pain, it's really good to strengthen those joints. So continuing to work with our legs, we are now going to go on to a heel-toe action. So if you're sat in your chair, move forward in your chair into that working position in the front third. Starting with your right leg, you're going to look in front of you and just imagine that there's a spot just slightly in front, and you're going to put your heel on that spot. Then you're going to lift and put your toe on the spot, then your heel. And repeat this 6 times on this leg. 3, lovely, making sure you're lifting your knee up. Great. 5 and 6, lovely. Bring that leg back to a starting position and moving on to your other leg. So imagine that spot in front of you and putting your heel on it and your toe on it. Lovely. 2, 3, great. Knee is coming up. 5 and 6, great job. Coming back to that position again. So we're now going to progress and alternate that action, so going from your right and to your left leg. So one leg, bringing it back in, and the other. And just keep going with that action. As quick or as slow as you can go. And keep going. Lovely. Keeping that momentum going. Lovely. And 5 more. 1, 2, 3. Great. 4. And your last one. 5. Lovely, bring yourself to a comfortable position and have a sip of your water if you have it nearby. Brilliant. Balance exercises should be included twice a week in our exercise regime. So we're going to do a balance exercise now called a tandem stance. Standing on the side of your support, whether that's a chair or a sideboard, step 1 foot forward in front of you, as if you are on a tightrope. So 1 foot is in front of the other with a slight gap between your heel and your foot. Now, this is a funny position because you'll find that your ankle is working very hard to keep you on balance, which is an important exercise. So distribute your weight evenly over both feet and holding this position here. If you feel confident, take your hand from holding on to your support down to 2 fingers and holding that for just a little bit longer. Now, make that a little bit more difficult by putting it down to just 1 finger. Lovely. Now, if you can, take your hand away. Brilliant. And holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Take hold of your support and bring that foot back. Lovely. If you found that particularly difficult, I'll show you that you can just move that foot forward in front of you and not as if you're on a tightrope. And that is equally as good because it's a narrower position. So holding that position again. Taking your support down to 2 fingers, holding your weight evenly over both feet, down to 1 finger, and taking your hand away if you can and you feel confident to, and holding for 3, 2, 1. Lovely, take hold of that support and bring that leg back. This exercise is particularly important to keep you steady on your feet in everyday life. It can be done whilst waiting for your tea to boil. You can stand by your work surface and hold on to the work surface and do this exact exercise. Give it a try. Well done. Now bring yourself to a seated position, have a sip of water and get ready for your stretch.
Okay, well done everyone. Now we've finished, it's time that we do a little bit of a cool down and a stretch. We have some very simple stretches to talk you through. So, before we begin, I want everyone to come forward on the front third position of their chair, sitting nice and tall again, tummy's pulled in, and the first stretch we're going to work on is a hamstring. So we're going to take our right foot, we're going to take it forwards, heel down, toe pointing forwards. We take the right hand and we slowly slide it down the leg, keeping our head up to just below the knee, and we hold it there for 15 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bring it up, we bring that foot back. Now we work the other foot, so left foot forward, heel down, toe pointing forwards, left hand at the top of the hip, and we bend at the hips and we lean forward, slide down to just below the knee, head up, we hold it there, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slide it back. Foot back, well done. Now we're going to stretch the chest out. So we take both hands behind the back, into the middle of our lower back. Sitting nice and tall, we pull the elbows back, so we feel that stretch out across the chest and we hold it there. And again, it's a 15-second stretch, so we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we relax and we drop the shoulders down. Now our final stretch is for the back of the arm, so we take the right hand onto the right shoulder, we bring the other hand round to help support it, we gently push back, and we hold it so we feel that stretch in the back of our arm. So we hold for 15, and another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we drop the arm down. We're now going to work the other arm, so left arm onto left shoulder, other hand comes around to support the elbow, we gently push back and we hold. Again, 15 seconds, and it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax and drop it down there.
Great work. That's 10 minutes of exercise completed today. Well done, everyone. Remember to include an element of exercise every day and keep up the good work. If you would like more information about what we do, give us a call on the phone number on the screen or visit our website. Remember, sessions like this will also be broadcasted on Voice FM on 103.9 FM. Join in on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays.
Also, if you'd like one of our home exercise workbooks, you can phone in on the number on screen or email us and we'll have one sent out to you.